Hi guys, hello Year 4, welcome back to another class text video. Again, we're going to carry on reading the story of Tintin and the cigar of the Pharaoh. So far, Tintin has found a professor and he's following him on a journey through ancient tombs. He went into a tomb of the Pharaoh of Kinosk, and Tintin has now been he's knocked out by a gas. Let's see what happens next. Hopefully I can remember the voices. The bearded master told me to wait. When they did not return at nightfall, I called loudly, I shouted, and they did not answer me. The next night. Good. Sonoro is the rendezvous. Unload the camels. I flashed the signal. Aha! There's the caravan. Lower the boat right away. Allah be with you, Mohammed. You got the goods? Yes, Effendi. Everything is ready. Okay, get a move on. The boss is worried about the Coast Guards. Someone with a funny sense of humour hiding the stuff in a coffin. One of the boss's bright ideas, I expect. Half an hour later. That's the lot, skipper. All aboard. Whew, I'm glad. Raise the anchor. A flashlight flashes on them. That's Alan's boat. We'll get him this time, the dirty smuggler. Coast Guards, just my lousy luck. Sling the boxes overboard fast. Splash. An hour later. Good thing we got rid of the evidence. They'd have nabbed me otherwise. Message for you, skipper. It came while the cops were aboard. Give it to me. 3 coffins shipped by mistake. They contain prisoners. Guard strictly pending fresh orders. Important. Repeat, important. Oh, that's torn it. They've been dumped. How can we find them now? Not a hope of picking them up in the dark. By morning, they could have drifted for miles. At dawn, Greek, snowy. There's another coffining, and it's opening. What? What? Shout louder. The wind's too strong. I can't hear you. What's that? I can't hear a word. It is the wind. Ex fool rock. Shout louder, I tell you. Oh, it's hopeless. I'm just shouting myself hoarse. The currents are pulling us further and further apart. At least you and me can stay together, Snowy. I'll tie your boat to mine. Now then, let's try and catch ourselves some fish for breakfast. If you're like me, you're starving. And how? A bite. It's certainly a whopper. Whew. You've caught a shark. If there's nothing else to do, we're just to catch in this bit of sea, we'll just have to starve to death. Or else we'll be drowned. The wind's rising and the sea's getting rough. Meanwhile, it's hopeless to go on searching. We'll never find them. Coffin to port! I see it. Well, boat and rescue the ancient mariner. A few minutes later. Retrieved 1 coffin with occupants sarcophagus. Weather worsening, proposed break-off search. As soon as you get a reply to that, bring it to me on the bridge. Okay, skipper. Filthy weather. The glass is still falling. We're in for a real blow. Signal, Captain. Secure your prisoner. If storm prevents further search, abandon 2 other coffins and proceed to rendezvous. 3. Good. That's more like it. We're heading south and none too soon. We're finished, Snowy. He's waking up at last. Where am I? Now I remember. We were hit by a gigantic wave, and that was that. Hello, young Sinbad. How are you? Slept well? Yes, but how in the world did I get here? Just happened to be passing, old boy, when you were going down for the 3rd time. You saved my life, Captain. Forget it. I must admit, I'm dying to know what you are doing, floating around the Red Sea in a coffin. I wish I knew myself. Here's my passenger, Signor Oliveira de Figueroa from Lisbon. Morning. Delighted, dear sir, delighted. Allow me to assist you. Anything you may require, sir, and my prices will astonish you. Just let me show you absolutely no obligation. Now observe these exquisite, beautiful, beautiful. Look how it suits you, sir. Matches your eyes. Quite perfect. And what about a real toldo? Real toldo steel. Alarm clock? Everything. A toothbrush? Just as well I didn't end up buying all sorts of useless junk if you're not careful. And that's the Arabian coast. We're landing there. You can carry my things over there. Are you setting up shop here in the middle of nowhere? You won't get a single customer. Wait, I haven't started advertising yet. Hello, hello, salam alaikum. Here we are again, Signore Oliveira de Figueroa at your service. Bring you the wonders of the Western world. Walk up, my friends, walk up. Don't be shy. Don't miss this marvelous opportunity. Oh, it's the solo market. Roll up, lords of the desert. Act gay, don't delay. Oliveira de Figueroa is waiting to serve you. And what about this hat? Fit for a pharaoh, making the best dressed man in the oasis. Well, this will be a nice surprise for my wife. There you are, clean as a whistle. That salesmanship for you. That what's more, they all come back too. Son of a mangy dog, you sold me this cake. I ate it, and now look what's happened. But that's a cake of soap. Ah, before the new moon rises, by Allah, my master Sheikh Patras Pasha will have you flogged. Next morning, let's explore, Snowy. There he is. Ah, he comes. What a quiet, empty place this is. Pastra Pasha will be pleased. Salam Akam, most noble Sheikh, the prisoner comes. Bring him before me. Aha, so it is you. It is you who tried to poison the servants of Pastra Pasha. Infidel dog. You mind your language. You can do without the worthless clutter of your so-called civilization. What is your name? My name, it won't mean nothing to you, but at home they call me Tintin. Tintin? Can it be true? Allah be praised, come to my arms. For years I have read your exploits. Allah is good. He shall bring you to my humble tent. Some hours later, goodbye, my friend. You have the finest of my horses. May you travel safely. I will. Goodbye, Tintin. Allah go with you. Goodbye, and thank you, noble Sheikh. Amazing what a little publicity does for you. Hello, I must be seeing things. A city here. Help! Mercy! Help! I can hear someone screaming. Help! Save me! That's a woman's voice. Mercy! Pity! You brutes! Don't be afraid. You've seen the last of those ruffians. Idiot! Imbecile! Silly nitwit! A whole sequence to reshoot, thanks to you. He's absolutely ruined my entrance. Oh, heavens, I've barged in on a film company. You deserve to be... I'm sorry, how could I know? Well, what's going on here? Sir Galahad here has wrecked my scene. By Lucifer, unless I'm much mistaken, you're the young man I had a little tiff with aboard the Isis. Why, it's Mr. Rastapopulus. I'm sorry I lost my temper. And I'm sorry if I messed up your film. Think nothing of it. We're making a Super Scope Magna Vista feature of Arabian Nights. We built a whole city not far from here. I know, I saw it. But what are you doing here by yourself in the middle of the desert? Come and explain. Certainly. An hour later. So there you are, Mr. Rastapopoulos. That's my story. Remarkable, isn't it? Indeed, dear boy, I find it fascinating. Well, I'm sorry we cannot keep you here, my friend. Oh, you're very kind, but the captain of the dhow will be wondering where I am. There she is, Snowy. We'll be back on board soon. Meanwhile, fresh instructions. We're to forget about Tintin and look for runners, gun runners along the Arab coastline. Okay, we're going to stop the video there. So there we go. Hopefully you're enjoying that. Again, we probably won't get through to read the whole story. But just to give you an example of the graphic novels. All right, then, guys, see you in the next video. Bye-bye.